you for joining me in my sacred space. Today I'm opening another deck. And here we have an image from it to give you guys a clue. It says manifest. So this is like a card that came with it. And then we have this little image, which is like a mini card. And then another. And oh, this is lovely. This is a coaster. I love this. And these are actually, this image here is the back of the deck. And I fell in love with this image. So a deck that just was filled with that, I really liked. And then we have a map of Wandwood. So this deck is about the magical place called Wandwood. I don't even want to tear the little stickers. So I'm going to try to open it in a way that doesn't tear them. Okay. So it's The Secrets of Wandwood, an enchanted woodland oracle. And it's by, I believe it's by Phil and Jacqueline, but we'll see. Take an enchanted journey with Matlock the Hare deep into Wandwood and discover ancient mysteries and spectacular secrets in this stunning 44-card oracle deck and fully illustrated guidebook. A truly magical odyssey to explore and unlock a place both within and without that you'll never want to leave. So I like the idea of an artist and a writer creating a world, and that world entering oracle cards, because very often that's what the oracle and tarot cards do. They create small little pockets of a universe inside themselves, but they aren't exactly traceable, like here's the story. So I love that this author and artist were like, we'll actually make a story and we'll embody that into these cards. So I thought that was really nice. So it has a list of the cards here in alphabetical order, it seems. So you can just glance at the cards. And then it has an introduction to Matlock the Hare, which is pretty long. So like I said, it's like a story about that centers around Matlock the Hare. And then the method they used. And then a bit about Dale Speak. So the thing about it is that because it's a story and it's a magical place, they use words that aren't necessarily in the English language. For example, blink snap, a mere moment in time it takes to blink a hare's eye. So there are a list of words as well that may come up in the readings. So definitely read this to understand the story that you may encounter later on. And then there's another map. Let's see, is it the same as my map in the... No, it's slightly... Yeah, it's different. So this isn't the same as the map that we got. This is map of Wandwood. Not sure. And then you have the cards. And the cards have full colored images on the other side. And just an idea of how much write up on each card. This is the first card. And there's about 2.25 pages. So fairly long story that each card will have. So it's a really thick and chunky book. And yes, it's by Phil and Jacqueline Lovesey, husband and wife creators, custodians and creators of the world of Matlock the Hare, writing and illustrating a series of books about the most magical of places. When not working in their portionary office, they can be found deep in the Shropshire Crumlush countryside looking for inspiration for the next spectacular creative adventure. So this is really lovely. And now we have the cards, which is what everyone's waiting for. So I'm really, really happy to get this. I saw the artwork and I loved it. I love, 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 love the tree bats. I love, love, love the purple. It's so sweet. I'm going to carry closer to the card. Oops, sorry for that. Yeah. So I love the tree bats. And then when I saw the actual artwork, I felt even more connected. I discovered the tree bats not looking for this I think that's the bat. Yeah, that's the front. Not looking for this deck, but I discovered the tree bats when I was looking for cloth for my tarot oracle cards. So there is in their Etsy page, which I'm going to leave a link for, there is a tree back tarot cloth available as well as the cards, but they only chose to buy the cards. So we have ancestors, balance, be inspired, be magical. I love these cards. This artwork is just gorgeous. Be more witchy. Be surprised. This is a lovely one with the candles. Believe. I also like the messages in this deck. Bond. I really love bond. Breathe. Calling. Caring. Change. Channeling. Chaos. Cherish. Companionship. Contentment. This is a nice card. Decisions. Look at all the keys in the door. Dreams. I love dreams. There are some of these keywords and card images I just completely fell in love with. Forgive. Ah, this is a beautiful one. You must forgive in life. Gratitude. Love gratitude. Guidance. Hope. Kindness. Love. Manifest. I love manifest. Oh, magical harmony. This is magical harmony. This is manifest. Mindfulness. This is beautiful. Nature. Open. So it looks like Mala over here is featured on a number of the cards. Opportunity. Patience. This is another card that got me because, as you know, I'm a dragon lover. So when I see a deck that has a dragon, I'm like, yes. Pause. Privilege. Purpose. Question. See. Silence. Simplicity. Tradition. Truth. Unlock. Another dragon. Wake. Oh, this is a gorgeous card. Wonder. I love this card too. I love the pink and purple theme in these cards. And Hawthorne. Wand. So that's a flip of all the cards. And now I'm going to quickly pull a card. Yeah, I think I want to pull a card today. So, I'll give her a shuffle. I didn't even talk about cardstock. Really? Yeah, it's good. They're a bit on the big side, but the cardstock is definitely good quality. The edges are normal, so no gilding. But I love the quality of the cards. They're shuffling very nicely. I can't remember the price of them right now, but I'll leave a link to the Etsy shop I bought them from. And I want to say they were around 60, but I'm not sure. So forget I said that price because I'm not sure about it. All right, so we're going to pull a card today. Discard. Ooh, purpose. Lovely. What is our purpose, universe? What is our purpose? So the book is in alphabetical order. So even though they're not numbered, it's not that hard to find, each entry. So we have purpose. So we have the card there again. And first, let's see what we get from this card. It's a very interesting image, right? Because we hear the word purpose and we're thinking everything has a purpose. Everything has a meaning. But then the collection of things around the tree, the broom, little witch doing witchy things. Yeah. So even the tree has a purpose? Yeah, I'll definitely need to hear what what this card says. There are many myths, legends, and stories about wands that try to answer a multitude of questions about them. Does the wand choose you or do you choose it? Which wood is the most magical? Does the wand have the power or is it with the user? Ever asked what happens when one breaks? They are all, after all, little more than twigs, and no spell you could utter would ever make them more so. Another question I've been asked: how many wands have you broken in your life? The answer: over 100. The latest being just last week when I sat down too heavily in my favorite chair by the fireside to hear a familiar muffled snap beneath me, necessitating a trip to the magical tree you see before us now. Her name is Satara, and because of her tree's arrangements of branches, it will be easy to assume that she is the single source of wands in Wandwood. Ah, so it's a tree of wands. Interesting. And those who require a new one must get it here. But this, of course, is to ignore two magical truths. Firstly, the name of this entire enchanted woodland, and secondly, just like itself, nothing is really that simple. Satara's story begins as a young sapling when it became apparent she could grow branches of different kinds: oak, ash, beech, chestnut, hawthorn, yew, birch, and many others. Oh, that's truly magical. Some of her branches even fruit during the summer, as her spring blossoms is as a ray of spectacular color. She's quite simply one of the most extraordinary trees you'll ever meet. Yet Satara hated feeling different, yearning to blend in with other trees in the woodland, wondering why she couldn't ever be or feel like them. Oh, why it was she couldn't ever be or feel like them. However, as years passed, creatures came to see and appreciate her uniqueness, marveling at what appeared to be wands of all shapes and sizes on the tips of many branches, and quickly deciding that regardless of whatever tree they took their own wands from, they would always be brought to Satara for her approval and magical blessing. Over the years, this small yet important ritual has given her a unique purpose she couldn't have imagined when just a mere sapling. Satara is now herself not just a curious mix of many other trees. Once I asked if she had the choice, which one tree would she most like to be? The one that I am now, the one that has been taken to other creatures' hearts, she replied, blessing my new wand. I don't know why I am the way I am, but I know I have something to others, a magical part of their everything. Which I've always thought was quite the most spectacular answer. So she says, but I know that I have become something to others, a magical part of their everything. To find that which, despite our differences, gives each of us purpose is the more crumlush of things. So this is interesting. So this tells you the story behind the picture. And then from that, we can infer the meaning of purpose, that we might be different in life, but in these differences, we may be special. So it doesn't come out and objectively tell you, if you're drawing this card, maybe you are doubting your purpose. Maybe you need to reevaluate your purpose. Maybe something is causing you to wonder what your purpose is. And, you should look at the things that make you unique. Look at what you can offer to others. Look at what you offer to yourself that allows you to have your unique purpose in this world. But here is the tower story, the tree story. We can come to those, those epiphanies on our own. So yeah, I definitely like this. Is going to be a very interesting deck to work with. I think some of the images I'm going to have to look in the guidebook first to read the story, to then be able, because the truth is I will admit I did not see wands in this tree. But now that it says so, I can see the wands so clearly. It's like, how did I miss that? But before it just looked like a tree. Without leaves and flowers. But yes, I definitely love this deck. I love the bats. I love the sturdiness of it. I love the little coaster that came with it as well. I really love this. This was like a very cute little gift that I got. I love when I get little extras when I get cards and it's not just a card. I mean, you're just paying for the cards. So if it's just a card, that's absolutely fine. I understand artists just send you the basics. But when you get other little goodies in here, I'm very happy. So just showing you, the guidebook is 180 pages. So it really is a chunky little guidebook. And it has all the stories of Wanwood. So, you know, I hope you enjoyed this reading today and this unboxing. Yeah, I definitely would give this deck my stamp of approval. I just read that first story. It was a cute story. I can't wait to hear more about the stories in Wanwood. This feels like a good story time. I'm about to go to bed. I pull a card and then I hear the story and I meditate on it. And you know, what do I learn from the story? So I think the guidebook for this is definitely as important as the cards. There's some decks that you can use simply intuitive. I think with this particular deck, it's best to use with the guidebook to hear the actual stories for each card. But the guidebook seems like if it's definitely going to have that information for you. So I definitely recommend The Secrets of Wanwood. All right, thanks for joining me once again in my sacred space. If you like my videos, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification button. I love hearing from you as well, so please leave comments and just share every and anything with me. All right, blessings and positive energy always.